do 30 minutes of Pilates, abs and core. I'm Preston. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Let's get started with a warm-up, a quick warm-up. Then we'll get into our Pilates, abs and core routine. Come down to all fours. All you will need is a mat and some water. Let's do some cat and cow. Round the back, push the mat away for the cat. Inhale, drop the stomach, arch the back, look up for the cow. We'll do one more cat, round the back, push the mat away. Exhale, drop the stomach, look up for the cow. Let's stretch out and warm up the abs. Drop the pelvis to the mat, look up, high cobra. And right into it, we get into our first exercise, which is a plank for 1 minute and 6 seconds. Step your feet back, come up off of the mat, strong plank, tuck the tailbone under, engage the abs. Shoulders over the wrists, looking down, squeezing my stomach, squeezing my butt, pushing the mat away, making myself as flat and as straight as I can from my hips to my shoulders. We start each core routine and we end each core routine with a plank. Every time we do a plank, we add on 1 second. Keep it going for another 5 seconds. Then we'll get into our first core move. All right, great work on that. Heel walk is up first. How do we do that? We come to our heels. Well, we start on our butt, heels into the mat, toes up to the sky. And we lift our hips up to the sky as we stay on our heels with our hips high as they can go. We walk from one side of the mat, lift the heels up. Once you get to the end, walk to the other. Go at your own pace. Focus on squeezing your butt, lifting your hips up, using your abs to keep your torso and your hips as high as you can. Looking down at your belly button. Just walking back and forth. Heels in the mat, toes pointed up. Just a few more seconds. Nice. All right, one leg glute bridge with cherry pickers. We'll do half on one side, half on the other. Let's lie on down. Right leg up to the sky. Push into the left heel, glute bridge. And then for the cherry pickers, we're going to reach up, trying to keep our hips the same height, reaching for that right foot, squeezing through the abs, small little crunches, crunching up towards the toes. We'll switch halfway through. Take a second, push through that left heel even harder, hips up even higher. Reach for those cherries. Let's switch legs. Right leg come down, left leg goes up, hips up to the sky, reaching for the cherries on the left. It's challenging to keep your hips level, but try and do that by engaging your abs, squeezing your core, to keep the hips level, to keep the torso level. Small little crunches reaching up for the sky. Nice. All right, flutter kicks up now. We'll bring our legs up to 90 degrees, glue them together, arms down by your side, and we'll kick our legs in a small fluttering manner. You can keep them up to 90 degrees if you want, small little kicks, or you can lower and lift your legs. You want to lower to about 45 degrees, then flutter kick on your way up. If you need a break at any time, just hug your knees into your chest. Wind is going wild. My mat is all over the place. Just hug your knees into the chest, lower your head down if you need to take a break at any time. We are outside today in New York City. Just making sure my camera isn't about to fall over. Outside today, feels great in the sun, not a cloud in the sky. Nice work. Crunch. Let me move back a little bit so the mat doesn't keep on hitting me in the head. All right, let's curl our head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Legs in the tabletop, hands behind the head, elbows nice and wide. And we're just doing small crunches. Looking at our belly button, making sure our lower back stays connected with the mat. Elbows wide. Focus on using this portion of your body to do the exercise, not your shoulders, not your hands, not your neck, just your abs to do the small crunches. Exhale on the crunch up. Inhale whenever you need to. Strengthening our core, no BS, free exercise classes every day. Let's do some Pilates 100s, the essential Pilates move you have to do in every class. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Again, legs to tabletop 90-degree angle. Arms down by your side. Vigorously pump your arms up and down. You have an option to straighten out your legs to 45 degrees for the most challenging. A little less challenging is legs up to 90. Like so. Surprised my camera didn't fall over. That was a serious gust of wind. So whatever you're doing, you're pumping your arms vigorously at your side, using your armpit muscles, squeezing your legs together, squeezing your heels together, legs out to 45 degrees maybe. Just a few more seconds here. Remember, you can alternate between tabletop, straight up, or out at that angle. Keep on pumping, just a few more seconds. Nice work. Sit up any way you want. My personal favorite is heels into the mat, feet out in front of me, arms up to the sky. I curl up, I reach up, I reach forward, give myself a nice little hug, arms back up to the sky. I slowly lower it down, each vertebrae touching and leaving the mat. So whatever version of sit-up you are doing, go slowly. Feel each vertebrae touch and leave the mat. Fight gravity on the way down, then fight momentum on the way up. So you want to try and peel yourself onto the mat and off of the mat. Whatever method you're doing, you don't want to plop down or pop up. Slow and controlled is the name of the game today. All right, same side bird dog. So that means we will be putting or extending the same side arm and leg. We'll start with from all fours. Extend the left leg back and get ready to extend the left arm, maybe by placing your right hand more in the center of your body to really get that balance. As you can see, it's not easy. We just hold that. If you need to take a break, just place all of your limbs down. Otherwise, keep that going for a few more seconds, then we'll switch to the other side. The goal here is to keep your torso as level as possible although that's very hard with the same side bird dog. Let's switch legs. I like to extend the leg first, get that going, then extend the arm, and then I also like to fall over on the first 1 or 2 tries. Bird dog, other side. I'm having some difficulty here. That's why I'm here, to get better, to work on my core strength. All right. That was horrible on my part. Hopefully you did better. Lying straight leg raise is up next. We'll lie down. We'll extend the legs straight, glued together. Lower back in the mat, arms down by your side. Lower your legs down to about 45-degree angle, then quickly bring them back up. So for the first half, it's slow on the way down, quick on the way up. I know I say this all the time, but the sun feels great. Feels good, man. The sun is out. 44 degrees on the temperature. All right, let's reverse that. So it's fast on the way down, then slow, slow, slow on the way up. Inhale on the way down, slow on the exhale. Fast down, slow up. Nice. All right. We're going to kind of curl our head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Crunch up as if you were doing a curl. We're going to hold this as we bring the knee in, and then other knee in, and then we'll extend that. We'll extend the leg out as we bring opposite knee in. So we drive the knee in, we extend the opposite leg out. We keep our shoulder blades off the mat. We keep the box of our body still. That's our torso from our bottom of our ribs to our hips. We energize the front leg, reaching nice and long. Try and touch the front wall. You could do whatever you want with your hands. You could extend them out long. You could place them down. You can reach them up to the sky. The goal here is to keep that isometric crunch up as we drive the knees in. Nice work. All right, scissor kicks, more hip flexor work, more psoas work. Let's bring our legs up to the sky. Legs glued together. Lower one leg out to a K, so we're making a K with our body. Then we'll switch, scissoring our legs. As one leg goes down, the other leg goes up. Lower back stays connected to the mat. You're reaching far and away with your legs. It's more about reaching forward than it is up or down. So as you lower and lift, think about reaching forward instead of that up or down motion. Remember, if you need a break at any time, you lower your head, you bring your knees into your chest, take a breather, nothing wrong with that. Let's pick up the pace with the scissors. So a little bit faster, still reaching far out and away, even if your legs don't straighten. All right, let's do some alternating toe taps. How do we want to do this? We'll do it like this. So curl your shoulder blades off the mat. Once again, legs in the tabletop. One leg out. Tap your foot with the opposite hand. Then switch, switch. Down on the mat the entire routine today. Wind coming through. Really reach for the toes. Curl up even higher. So you want to go out with the leg. You don't want to drop and you don't want to do a bicycle. You want to go straight out and straight in with those. Nice. All right, now you want to bicycle your legs, hence the name bicycle. We'll place our palms down on the mat, lower back in the mat, legs up to 45 degrees. Make that K once again with your legs. Drag the bottom toes along the floor as the top leg comes down and around and then up. So more smoothly, it looks something like this. Legs always moving. The biggest bicycle circles, the biggest pedals of your life. You're riding the largest bicycle in the history of the world. We'll switch our direction starting right now. So switch that bicycle pedal. Now you're bicycling backwards perhaps. The toes drag along the floor. Here comes another gust of wind. I could see it coming from far away. There's trees like off in the distance, and once they start going crazy, I know in a few seconds we'll start going crazy over here. All right, V-snaps, my most hated core exercise. Let's do legs out and arms out, legs glued together, arms reaching behind you. Then you snap up and make a V, and then you lower it down. So you V-snap, try and make a V shape with your body, hold it for a split second, straighten your legs as much as you can, then lower it down. A gymnast move, a calisthenics move, a move that I'm not so good at. But I'm out here trying to make my best V. V stands for victorious. I'm trying to be victorious in my V snaps. Although I feel like I'm more making the letter U with my body. But that's okay. Alright, dead bug, that's more my speed. Legs to tabletop, arms reaching up towards the sky. You're a bug. You extend opposite arm, opposite leg. You keep the lower back in the mat. The limbs never touch the ground. Then you come back up to center and then switch. Go at your own pace. Reaching in both directions with both limbs. Far and away. Lower back in the mat. If you feel like your lower back is arching and coming off of the mat, try to not lower your legs so much. Just maybe a little higher up, maybe a little higher up with the arm as well. You get your lower back to press into the mat by really engaging your abs and squeezing, using your pelvic floor to push down your torso into the mat. Nice work. All right, rolling like a ball, come up to seated, legs in tabletop. You can keep your legs in tabletop, or for more challenge, bring your heels closer to your butt. Make a nice ball shape with your spine. Tuck your chin in. Inhale on the way back. Exhale on the way up. I went diagonally there. You inhale on the way back. Exhale, hold the balance at the top. You want to roll back to the tips of your shoulder blades. And then as you roll up, you hold your balance, feet off the mat. You could also keep those legs in tabletop for a little easier of a time. Keep them in tabletop the whole time though. Maybe take your hands off, no hands. Try and get as round as possible. No neck on the mat. With this or any exercise, on your screen at the top there, you have some number of crunches, some number of bicycles. Let's do those first. Legs to tabletop, head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Crunch for those crunches. And then we'll do bicycles. Do more of like a crisscross this time. Then back to the crunches. Big torso twist, leg out. Crisscross bicycle. Go at your own pace. Do whatever number you like. That number at the top of your screen is just a random number. Just a suggestion. At the top of your crunch, at the last crunch, keep your crunch crunched up, so hold it up as you do the bicycles. Nice. All right, neck pull, my second most hated Pilates exercise. We'll start by rolling up, reaching for our feet. Stack your spine so you're sitting up nice and tall, hands behind the head. Lower yourself with the flat back. And then once you can't do that anymore, tuck your pelvis under, curl your upper back, lie down. You could keep your hands behind your head for the neck pull portion. I don't like doing that. So I'm going to roll up with my hands up to the sky, legs together. And then at the end, I give myself a little neck pull. Reach forward, hands behind the head, stack the spine, flat back on the way down until you cannot anymore. Then you curl, hands behind the head. Keep them there if you want, or hands up to the sky. Roll up, neck pull, reach forward, sit up tall, flat back down. Nice. All right, tuck up. How do we do that? We'll start in the tuck position, so since we're already sitting up most likely. We start in the tuck position and then we lower ourselves down. You can have your arms out, arms up, whatever. And then from this position, you sweep your arms around, tuck them in, or if you have them straight, you just tuck your knees in. So either arms straight, tuck the knees in, or arms up, then out to the sides, swing them around, tuck your knees in. I'm going to keep my arms straight since these planters are kind of in the way here for me. You can do whatever works for you. So if you notice, my feet are never touching the mat. My shoulder blades, just the tips are touching on the down, and then on the tuck up, everything comes in, holding that balance. Nice. All right, seal time. It's like rolling like a ball, but more fun. We start sitting, get into that rolling like a ball shape. Take your hands, place them inside your legs, and then wrap them around so you're grabbing the outside of your ankles. You're going to click your heels together 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Roll back and hold it. 1, 2, 3. And then roll forward. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Roll back. 3 clicks, front and back. No neck on the mat. Just to your upper back area. If this is too difficult, you could just do some more rolling like a ball. C shape with the spine. Nice work. All right, we're going to do some X-ups to tucks. So we'll do one X-up each side, then one tuck-up. So an X-up, you make your body into an X. Opposite hand, opposite foot as you come up. And then the other side. And then remember that tuck we did? Tuck in, back to the X. One side, second side, tuck up, back to the X. You have the option of keeping all of your limbs off the mat the entire time as you do the X-ups and as you do the tuck. Definitely more challenging. Keep that going for a few more seconds, either limbs off the mat or limbs touching the mat. Nice. All right, let's get ready for our last plank of the day, hands and knees. Get ready for that forearm or straight arm plank. 1 minute and 7 second plank right into it. Good plank form. Hips in line with the shoulders. Tucking the tailbone under, squeezing the core, hands underneath the shoulders. Slightly retract the shoulder blades. Nice neutral neck. You could also transition to a forearm plank. Just bring your butt down with you. You're still making that straight line from your butt to your hips. I mean your butt to your shoulders. 1 minute and 7 seconds. We are more than halfway through. Great job today, by the way, if you made it this far. Still keep squeezing everything in. Last 10 seconds on this wonderful plank, and then we do a quick cool down, and then we get out of here. Nice work. Let's do a quick cool down. Come to hands and knees, just like we started with some cat and cow. Round the back, push the mat away for the cat. Drop the stomach, look up for the cow. We'll do one more cat. One more cow. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Drop your pelvis down. Squeeze your butt. Shoulders out of the ears. Maybe look side to side. High cobra. Stretching out those abs. All right. That is it. 30 minutes of Pilates. Abs, core. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found this challenging. I hope you feel a little bit stronger, and I hope to see you again soon. We are live every weekday where we do a different style of exercise. If you like the video, please subscribe, and I hope to see you very soon. All right, bye now.